Hey YouTube, what's up? In JT Sasuke, I'm here to bring you guys a video just talking about the DC Cinematic Universe, what's going on, what I'm looking forward to, etc., etc. So, first thing first, I want to tell you guys what's going on. For those of you that don't know, the Warner Brothers is kicking off a DC cinematic universe very similar to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And what's actually going to be happening is they're going to have their own lineup of movies coming out. For those of you that don't know, those movies do include Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, a Wonder Woman movie, an Aquaman movie, a Shazam movie, a Cyborg movie, a Green Lantern movie, and a bunch of other movies, including two Justice League movies, which is going to be freaking amazing. So I was watching Flash earlier, and they had a little sneak peek of Legends of Tomorrow, which I'll be watching and reviewing Thursday. And they also had a sneak peek for they were talking about Batman v Superman. They released the new Suicide Squad trailer, and they show some footage from Wonder Woman. So first thing first, let's talk about Batman v Superman. I'm excited for this movie. DC, take my money. My money is yours. I don't care. It could be bad. I'm ready to see it. It could be good. I'm still ready to see it. All I want to see is this movie right now. And the Deadpool movie. Those are the two movies that I'm really interested in seeing right now because they are so close. With that being said, Suicide Squad. I was kind of iffy on the movie. I didn't like the Joker's new look, and I still don't like the Joker's new look, mainly because of the grills. And on top of not liking the Joker's new look, the first trailer it was kind of eerie and kind of gritty, and that's how the Suicide Squad trailer is. Well, that's how the movie is supposed to be. Don't get me wrong. These are bad guys taking on the Joker. So of course this is going to be dark and going to be gritty and probably a little funny here or there. But I just didn't like the trailer. The trailer didn't have that oomph that it needed. This trailer, on the other hand, did. It was amazing. I freaking loved it. It was great, and it showcased a lot of the. Excuse me. It showcased a lot of the potential that this movie can have. It's a group of villains being orchestrated to go after what I believe to be the Joker by the U.S. government. And if they succeed in this mission, a lot of their prison time will either be thrown out the window or their prison sentences will be lowered. So the way they presented this trailer was amazing, and it also helped that it had Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Love that song. Song is a classic, and to have it in this trailer is freaking awesome. Very priceless in my opinion. Will Smith, great actor. Margot Robbie, this is actually my first time ever hearing about this actress. I know she played in Wolf of Wall Street, which I have not seen, and I heard that she did really good in that movie. Heard that she's a very good actress, and from what I'm seeing, I really like it. The only thing I don't like about her portrayal of Harley Quinn is she doesn't have the accent, but that's fine because I'm not really too concerned about trivial things. I'm really concerned about what she brings to the role, and it looked like she brings Harley Quinn to the role. I think she was a great casting for this. I can't wait to see Suicide Squad. For those of you that don't know, that drops in August of 2016, which is this year. It's about 6-7 months away, so we have a wait on our hands. But by the time it gets here, we'll all be ready. It's extremely close. It's extremely close. Time moves by very fast as of late for some reason, and I think it's because a lot of people my age and above were adults, and so time moves faster for us, as it seems. Um, with that being said, we have to talk about Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman they sold me on this movie the moment they said there was a Wonder Woman movie coming out. I love Wonder Woman. I love her. All the media that I've seen of Wonder Woman as a kid has not been from comic books. It's actually been from animated TV shows, the Justice League cartoon, Young Justice, stuff like that. Obviously, the various different movies and the DC animated universe that have come out, all that stuff has come from Wonder Woman. I've recently started getting into comics more, and so I've been reading stuff like Wonder Woman comics and Superman and Wonder Woman and stuff like that, and on here on YouTube. Um, I've been watching videos that have the comics on there. Comic Historian It's a great YouTube channel, and he does a lot of stuff covering comic book stories, and he has a few Wonder Woman stories down. So I've been catching up that way, and I love Wonder Woman. She's one of my favorite characters, and I like her because she's a strong female character that is basically the best fighter in the DC universe amongst all the heroes and all the people on the planet. That includes Batman. Batman could not beat her in a hand-to-hand combat fight. If you strip away Wonder Woman's strength and speed and just put her and Bruce in a hand-to-hand combat situation, she's better trained. It's awesome. And they sold me on this movie way before I seen any footage. They said Wonder Woman's coming out. My big concern was if they were going to do it right, if this is going to be a period piece, it's going to be her origin story, and I wanted this movie to take place in a now setting. But seeing this footage, I have no doubts about this movie. This movie is going to be great. I can't fucking wait for this movie to come out. Like I said, Warner Brothers, take my money, please. It's all yours. With that being said, let's talk about some of the other movies coming out. Let's talk about The Flash. I actually don't know what to expect from this movie. Ezra Miller is playing The Flash, and I know him from Perks of Being a Wallflower, in which he played a phenomenal role. But that role was so far away from what The Flash is that I don't know how I feel about him being cast as Barry Allen. And I also don't agree with them using Barry Allen because Barry Allen is in the TV show. If anything, what they should probably do is make him Wally West, in my opinion, because in the TV show, Wally West just appeared. He doesn't have his powers yet. He's going to be Kid Flash. He's not going to be the Flash. So I think that Ezra Miller's character should not be Barry Allen, but should be Wally West. And in my opinion, I think DC probably should have took a page from DC, as from Marvel's book and connected the TV shows and connected the TV shows and the movies, because this universe could have been an alternate universe that the Flash came to while he was running and joined the Justice League. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a thing, and they could have just let the Flash have his own TV show, and then when it comes time for the Justice League, people come a knocking, and the Flash has to go back to this alternate universe, especially since they're dealing with parallel universes right now. That would have been great to see, but so Ezra Miller, I'm not too sold on him. I have to see when it comes out. I'm not sure when the Flash movie releases. I believe it's probably going to be in 2018. Which, a lot of their movies are releasing after the first Justice League movie, which releases in 2017. That's my feelings on the Flash. I'm just not sure. Green Lantern, we did Hal Jordan. I want them to do John Stewart, and mainly because we've already did Hal Jordan, and I think John Stewart would be a great way to bring I think he'll be a great addition to the Justice League. I grew up on the John Stewart Green Lantern. I actually did not know that there were multiple different Green Lanterns. I didn't know who Hal Jordan was until I got older and realized that there were multiple different Earth Green Lanterns, or human Green Lanterns, I should say. And that's when I got introduced to Alan Scott, Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner, and I was just like, okay, cool. And we obviously got Hal Jordan with that very terrible Green Lantern movie, and I think we should just leave that in the past and continue on with something fresh. Honestly, the only Green Lantern I don't want it to be besides Hal Jordan is Alan Scott. That's because I think his character is just kind of old, and not many people would recognize him at all. But Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner, or John Stewart, one of those three, I think would be perfect. If they do go back to Hal Jordan, hopefully they do him right this time, because I don't think Hal Jordan did justice. Ryan Reynolds is a great actor. He's playing Deadpool, and I can't wait for it. But I just don't think that Warner Brothers did good with that movie. So another movie I want to talk about was Shazam. We don't know who's playing Billy Batson. We don't know who's playing his adult counterpart, Captain Marvel, aka Shazam. But we do know that The Rock is playing Black Adam. They say Black Adam's going to be the anti-hero type role. I don't like that. I think they should actually have I think he should actually just be a straight up villain, typically like he is. But yeah, that's all we have to say about it. Anything else? the only other movie I can actually talk about would be um uh what's his name? Ooh, let me see. Sorry guys, I'm having a blank here. Aquaman. There we go. The only person that I think that the only other movie I could talk about at this point is Aquaman. And sorry for that off my dog. I'm right next to him. He's barking. Um, but yeah, Aquaman. I think Jason Momoa is a really good choice for this role. I've never seen him in Game of Thrones. I've never seen him in anything. Just based off the poster and how he looks, I think he fits the role of Aquaman. Aquaman is a savage. He's extremely powerful, and he's a king. So I can't wait to see the Aquaman movie. I was one of those people who doubted Aquaman until I found out about his powers and just how powerful Aquaman actually really is. And that's when I became the kind of person to inform people that Aquaman is better and stronger and more powerful than they realize. So those are the movies I wanted to talk about. Now, as far as the DC Cinematic Universe in general, I think they're doing it kind of wrong, and I actually wish they would take another scene from Marvel's book. I couldn't find the word I wanted to use, but take notes from Marvel's book and actually give us the independent movies, and then give us Batman v Superman and Justice League. You know what I'm saying? So lay down the Man of Steel, and then Wonder Woman, Flash, Shazam, Green Lantern, Aquaman. Lay down all of that. Give us the Suicide Squad. Give us Batman v Superman. Then give us the Justice League. Then give us a second round of solo movies. Give us Justice League Part 2. Give us a third round of solo movies. Give us Justice League Part 3. Start moving characters out, bringing new characters in, stuff like that. Not because I want them to be a carbon copy of Marvel, but because I think that's how you build a universe. Marvel, the reason why they're so successful right now is because they've actually been able to build this universe in a really great way. And I love it. I love how they were actually able to build this universe. Um, so, with that being said, I'm hoping that DC would do the same thing, but they're not. They're trying to be their own thing, and they're trying to do a little differently, and they're trying to play catch up. So hopefully, this game of catch up that they're playing doesn't make everything feel rushed. I'm very excited for DC, and I want each and every one of their movies to pay off in a very big way. A last little note for this is Legends of Tomorrow. Legends of Tomorrow to me feels like a Justice Friends or like a alternative Justice League for the small screen. We have 8 people. We have Hawkgirl, we have Hawkman, we have the Atom, we have Firestorm, we have the White Canary, Captain Cold, and Heatwave going along with Rip Hunter, or is it Rick Hunter, one of them two. And they are going through time and space to save the world from Vandal Savage. And it feels like a small scale Justice League type thing. Now, I'm excited for this show. All these characters we know, except for Rip Hunter. He was from the comics. He's not a made up person. He's actually from the comics. He is a time traveler from the comics. That's just what I know of him. But all these other characters are from the comics as well, and they're from either Arrow or they're from the Flash, and now they're getting their own thing. It's a team, and then the Flash and Arrow will be crossing over. It won't have anything to do with the Flash TV show or the Arrow TV show. It'll be self-contained to the Vandal Savage storyline, which I think is really cool. And I just can't wait for the show. I think it's going to be great. I hope they do this well. It's going to be 13 episodes, so it's going to be about the length of your typical Netflix series. So I hope that it's good. I can't wait to start reviewing it, and yeah, that's about it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. I want to just let you guys know what's going on with DC, what I just found out, what I think about it. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite DC movie? Who's your favorite superhero from DC Comics, or just comics in general? And what DC movie are you excited for the most? Let me know down in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for more content, and I will see you guys later. Peace.